to present our visiting lecture. Now, may I invite our guest speaker, Mrs. Sangeeta, Assistant Professor of Cyber Security and Artificial Intelligence Data Science from Aruna Engineering College, to deliver a lecture on operating system and security. Ms. Sangeeta, please take over the session.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Sankita from Aruna Engineering College. Shall I start the session?
Yes.
Okay. Today I'm going to deliver the topic about operating systems and security. Good afternoon. Today I'm going to deliver the topic about operating systems and security. The main insight is introduction to an operating system, security fundamentals, threat and vulnerabilities, access control and authentication, security measures and protocols, future trends and considerations. Before that, we should know about operating systems. First, what is mean by operating system? Operating system is nothing but it manages hardware devices and provide various services for application software. It acts as an intermediate between user and computer hardware. And the functions of an operating systems are process management, memory management, file management, device management, and user interface. User interface is nothing but which user can execute command, manage files, and access applications, such as graphical user interface. Graphical user interface is nothing but it provides a visual environment with graphical elements such as
Good
icons.
morning. Yeah. Could you share your presentation file, Miss?
Ma'am?
Could you share your presentation file? And the
Sangeeta, can you share your screen now? We can't able to view your screen. Share your screen, Sangeeta.
Okay, sir. Sir, it is visible?
Yeah, now it's visible. You can continue the session. Navita,
Okay,
is
sir.
this okay for you?
Yes.
Okay. You may start the session.
So what is mean by operating system? So operating system is nothing but it is act as an intermediate between user and computer hardware. It manages computer device to provide various services for application software. The functions of operating systems are process management, memory management, file system management, device management, and user interface. So user interface is nothing but which can execute commands, manage files, and access applications over the internet. Example, graphical user interface. So graphical user interface provides a visual environment with graphical elements such as icons, buttons, and menus, and interact with the system using keyboard and a mouse. Next, so historical evaluation of systems. So 19 So types of an operating systems is batch operating system, time sharing operating systems, distributor operating systems, and real-time operating systems. There are the types of operating systems. So batch operating system is nothing but batch OS is an yearly OS that means batches of job sequential process without user interaction during a job executions. The key features are job collections, sequential executions, minimal user interaction, and job scheduling. Second one is time sharing operating systems. So time sharing operating system is nothing but multiple users to access a computer systems concurrently by switching between them, in that improving resource utilization and providing interactive use of computer. Example, Unix operating system is a time sharing operating systems. Third one is distributed operating systems. So distributed operating systems mainly focus on managing a group of distinct computers and makes them to appear from a single coherent systems. So it coordinates the activities of a resources, sharing a network of independent computers. So distributed operating systems consist of a components, workstation, terminals, file servers, and computer node database servers. Batch operating system, the operating system number of jobs sequentially interconnected with the particular operating systems. So in distributed operating systems, the workstation and terminal, file server, computer node, database servers are here. The file server is used to store stores and manages files and provides centralized access to them over a network. Computer node is nothing but it internet connected with the others to collectively perform tasks or other processes. Database servers is used to manage software manages access a database, handling data storage, retrieval, and management tasks for client applications over a networks. So real-time operating system, the user connected with the applications program, and RTOS is nothing but a real-time operating systems. It manages the hardware resources. So it is designed to manage hardware resources, run applications, and person's data with their constraints. Example, smart home thermostat. The device needs to handle multiple tasks such as reading temperature, sensor, controlling heating, and coding the systems, so cooling the systems. Next, computing secure operating systems. The ideal goal of operating system security is development of a secure operating system. The secure operating system mainly focus on threat faced by the system. It is designed, implemented, and configured to provide strong security measures from unauthorized access, malicious attacks, and data retrieval from any unauthorized persons. So it is mainly focused on destroying the malicious activities and protecting the sequential data. So the main components are access control, authentication on the authorization, encryption, auditing, and logging. So access control is nothing but user permission and access right. So user permission access is used to access the relevant data. So encryption is nothing but data encryption is used to protective sensitive information. So auditing and logging is nothing but protecting and recording system activities for accountability. So an operating system security consists of two algorithms, encryption algorithm and decryption algorithm. Uh, so plain text and ciphertext are here. Encryption algorithm is nothing but mainly for so encryption algorithm is used to convert plain text into ciphertext, and decryption algorithm converts ciphertext into the plain text. So several techniques are here. First one, advanced encryption standards, RSA algorithm, DDS, ECC, elliptic curve cryptography. So plain text is used nothing but it include text, numbers, symbols, or any other form of data that has not been encrypted. So example, hi, how are you? These messages are plain text messages. The encryption algorithm is used to convert plain text into ciphertext. So protect sensitive information from being accessed by the authorized parties. So decryption algorithm is reverse the encryption algorithm, converting ciphertext into the plain text, allowing authorized parties to access original information from the sender. Then key aspects are symmetric versus asymmetric, process, security, and implementation. So introduction to Unix security. So objective of Unix security is used to protect data, maintain system integrity, ensure system privacy. The scope of the security is covers file permissions, read write and read write, user authentication, network security, and system monitoring. So user authentication is nothing but authorization provided by the systems. Username, password are such as user authentication. File system security mainly focus on file permissions, such as who can read, write, or execute files from the user activities. Next, encryption is used for secure communications, auditing, and logging. Logging is used to monitoring the system activities. So original image data received from the sender. The digital signature is used to digital signature is a cryptographic technique. It is used to validate the authenticity and integrity of the digital messages or document. So an encryption algorithm is used to convert plain text into ciphertext. The secure communication makes here receiving the communication decryption algorithm convert a ciphertext into plain text in verification process. The original image data sent to the receiver. Next, Denin's lattice model introduced in the security. So it is a cryptographic model. It provides secure information flow analysis within the security. Maintaining goals of security. Example, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So Denning uses a set of axioms to limit program code that will violate security classes. So this model is used to mainly focus on provide security over the resources. It provides confidentiality, integrity, and availability over the resources. So Bella Padula model. The Bella Padula model is mainly focused on it explore confidentiality through access control mechanism. It follows three rules. Three rules. First one, simple confidentiality, star confidentiality, star confidentiality. So simple confidentiality is nothing but it is no read up format. Subject can read only same layer and lower layer of data. It does not read same layer of data. Next, star confidentiality mainly focus on no write down concept. It write data from same layer and upper layer, no lower layer of data. Next, strong star confidentiality mainly focus on write same layer of data. It does not read upper and lower layer of data. In this example, company one having three documents, support documents, BAD documents, and delivery documents. Company two supports BAD and delivery documents. Company three having BAD documents and delivery documents. User can access and first follows simple confidentiality, so user can access simple documents and BAD documents. In company 2 follows no write up, so the user can BAD documents only. Company 3 follows only delivery documents, it does not follow upper and same layer. So three rules we can follow: simple confidentiality, star confidentiality, and strong star confidentiality. No read up, no write down, and no read or write down model. The Bella Padula model is used to mainly it used to secure the communication over the resources and provide confidentiality and authentication purpose of email purpose. So watermark policy for objects. In that, S belongs to subjects and O belongs to objects. It modifies the integrity level. The lower watermark policy follows on no write up follows. It opposite to the BIBA integrity model. The integrity model having no read up and no write up and no read it on the write up policy, but low watermark policy follows only no write down policy. So subject and object can modify the occurrence belonging to the occurrence of data read or write up. Next, Clark-Wilson security model. The key data type is a Clark-Wilson model is a constrained data elements. So it follows only the constrained data elements. It does not follow the unconstrained elements. The Clark-Wilson security model protect the integrity of commercial informations by allowing only certified actions by the unauthorized users. So transformation process and then integration verification process makes the Clark-Wilson security model. It also follows the BIBA integrity model. No read up and no write down. No read up and write down. It follows same layer and upper layer. No low layer of data. It follows in the Clark-Wilson's model. Next, file permission in Unix security. There are three permissions in Unix security: read, write, and execute permissions. So read R is used to read the data from relevant group, and write and execute operations mainly focus on Unix security. Then categories depends on owner, group, and others. So example RW RX. First owner follows R, group follows R, next X follows the other group. So commands are some commands are chmod, change file operations, chmod, change owner files, change group ownerships. For the category priority from owner, groups, and others. For example, RW, RX means RW belongs to owner, R belongs to group, and W belongs to the others. So user follow read, write, execute, and both group and all of others follows read, write, execute. But owner is the first priority. Next user, third one is the group. User authentication Unix security. User authentication mainly focus on user management, having password management. User changes the password. Password file containing user information, file containing encrypted password. So authentication purpose is mainly focus on Unix security. Next group, the file containing group information, modify the user details. So network security. In network security, firewall is nothing but a firewall is a network security device that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic, focused on the security rules. So set up, maintain, and inspect the table of IP packet filter rules. So uncomplicated firewall. It monitor and control the incoming networking traffic based on some security rules. SSH is nothing but secure shell. It is a network protocol that controls a secure way to access, manage remote computerized over an unsecured node. Thus, insecure for encrypted network communication, the configuration mode is follows on key-based configuration, SSH mode configuration. In services, disable unnecessary services to minimize attack surface. So, use systems to manage services and status. So, Unix file systems follows root, directories, path name, permissions, link, and mounting. Root follows the slash, and directories and files follows the folders, path name, find the location of the file. Permissions are read, write, and execute. Links provide the location of the file stored in the data. Mounting can be used for external drivers to link the data from the database. So log files, system monitoring and log files are log directory contains system logs and systems logging service. Monitoring tools are top and htop. Real-time monitoring tools are top and htop, ps and netstat. Display current process and network connections. So audit TD is nothing but Linux auditing systems. It mainly focus on authentication purpose. Log management services contains log files, configurations, messages, traps and alerts, matrices, scripts and changes tickets. It will focus on Linux, Windows. The seven criteria mainly focus on Windows, Linux, virtualizations, applications, database, and networking. In Windows, even logs and file management can be followed. Linux systems configuration is mainly focused to protect the information from the receiver, and database configuration tablets is used to script the messages. So in Windows security, ensuring protection and compliances. Windows security refers to the suite of security features and tools integrated into the um, Windows operating system to protect against various threats. It mainly used to protect the data from unauthorized user and protect confidentiality integrity to the system resources. So key component of Windows security, Windows Defender 8 antivirus, firewall and network protections, account protections. So Windows Defender antivirus mainly focus on real-time protection against malware, spyware and viruses, regular updates to stay ahead of emerging threats. So firewall is used to monitoring controlling the network activities throughout the websites, and network protection is used to protect from the unauthorized access. Account protections is mainly focused on secure sign-in options include Windows and protects against the phishing and account compromises. Next, advanced threat protections. So, advanced threat protection is referred to the security solutions to detect, analysis, and protect against cyber threats. So, Windows Defender APT protocol. So, Windows Defender APT protocol is mainly used for managing and responsible to security threat across your organization and endpoints. So, a dedicated server. Next, a dedicated server is a single physical server exclusively allocated to the single client and high performance enhanced security. So, Microsoft Threat Intelligence is nothing but provide comprehensive security insights and threat analysis to help organizations detect, response to prevent cyber attacks. Security management will mainly focus on business risk monitoring, identifications and evaluations, mitigation and NIS directive. Business is nothing but impact an organization for a financial performance, reputation of overall resources. Monitoring performs continuous observation of system activities, and identification is nothing but recognize and verify identity of a nature of a persons, and evaluations focus on systematic assessment of the value and quality of effectiveness. Mitigation is used to minimize the effect of potential risk or hazards. NI is nothing but Network Information System Directive, improving attacks and provide improving cyber security access from unauthorized user and provide necessary security and digital infrastructure to the network. Next, Windows security architecture. The Windows security architecture mainly focus on security reference monitor, local security authority, security account manager, Active Directory, WinLogon, and NetLogon. So security reference monitor. So security reference monitor SRM is nothing but it ensure integrity and confidentiality of system resources. So LSA is nothing but local security authority managing authentication include user logon and access control. SAM is a security account manager. It stores account information include passwords and security policies over the authentication. Active Directory it authenticates and authorized users and computers in a Windows domain. So Windows Logon and Network Logon mainly focus on Windows security architecture. So the security kernel layers are application services, operating systems, OS kernel, and hardware. In core protection security kernels, the security kernel is like the fulfilled heart of an operating system. The kernel is used to giving response to the user whatever want from the front end. It manages and enforces security policies, controlling access to resources like files, memory, and hardware, ensuring only authorized actions occur. And isolation is control. It creates a secure boundary between user applications and the core operating system functions. The separation prevents unauthorized access or modification, enhances system integrity, and protecting against the malicious attacks from the attacker. The OS kernel is mainly focused on manages hardware resources and facilitate communications between software and a hardware. OS providing mechanism for user authentications, access control, and process for isolations and secure communications and authentications. The OS is implemented security policies to protect against unauthorized access, malware, and threats. So, application services, operating systems, OS kernel follows the hardware to accessing the resource. In operating system, user can access the data in OS. The kernel ring 1, ring 2, ring 3 response from the user whatever they want from the front end side. So security kernel providing the classification scheme, top secret, secret, and confidential. Those it mainly focus on top secret, priority is top down approach, top secret, secret, and confidential. It is a mandatory protection system. The security kernel discrete protection system is nothing but it follows the table to store the data for protection the security over the database. The object and subject are here. So subject is a user, object is a data. So Alice, Bob, Jerry are the subject, and object is a report.docs and HR printer, and system time is an object. So Alice can modify the report, and Alice can print the Alice can print using the HR printer. Bob can manage the HR printer, and Cherry is used to read the document from reporter, and Cherry change the system's time. So it is an access control list. The access control list is mainly used to modify the file access permission, read and write through the database. In the mediation mechanism, authentication and authorization accounting can be provided. Authentication is the user can enter mail ID and password from the user side. Authorization approved which user can log in. The login and passwords are made. The authorization provided from the server side. Accounting is stored in data level. So subject and object mainly focus on secret label. The classification scheme mainly focus on secret, top secret, and confidential. So security kernel mainly focus on two production system, mandatory production system and discretionary production system. In database level, discrete production system is follows, and mandatory production system mainly focus on three types. First one is top secret, secret, and confidentiality. It also having read up method and write down method. So future of OS and emerging technologies, microservices under containerizations, artificial intelligence and machine learning, zero test architecture, secure hardware integrations, and privacy and data protections, user centric security, interoperability, and compatibility. In turn, Windows Defender In turn, Windows Defender activates a real-time production system on or off. Sometimes you may need to brief stop running of real-time production system. While real-time production systems files you open or download want to be scanned for threats. In advanced threat protections refer to ATP integrated with security solutions to detect and analysis protections against cyber attacks. It follows on Windows Defender ADP portal, dedicated server, Windows Defender ATP tenant, Microsoft Threat Intelligence. So WDATP protocol managing and responding to security threats access your organization endpoints. A dedicated server is a single site physical server exclusively allotted to a single client, high performance enhanced security. Microsoft Threat Intelligence mainly focus on comprehensive security over the database. A threat analysis to help detect, respond, and prevent from the cyber attacks. So conclusion: the operating system are like the foundation of a house for our computers. It mainly focus on reducing or avoiding the cyber threats from unauthorized user, unwanted guest. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, for our participants, if you have any question for the speaker, please add them to the chat or you can raise your hand. Yeah, we will wait 1 until 2 minutes here, miss. Just a moment, please. Thank you. We have question
Participants
from
can feel free to
yeah.
ask any questions. A speaker is ready to answer questions. You may ask questions or else you may post in a chat box.
Already right in the room chat chat.
Participants, you may post your questions.
Already right in the room chat. Yeah, good morning, sir. We have question from Mr. Abdul. How do modern operating system implement and manage security measures to protect against vulnerability? And what are the best practices for enhancing the security of an OS in a network environment? Thank you. Good morning, sir. You can hear my voice. Yeah.
Please, can you please read again the questions?
Okay, the question from Mr. Abdul. How do modern operating system implement and manage security measures to protect against vulnerability? And what are the best practices for enhancing the security of an US in a network environment? Thank you. Now I will write the chat again. Alrighty, thank you.
So the operating system, how it will be implemented, the security in real-time environment. Am I right?
Yeah.
In real time, we have several updates in operating systems, like when you are using Windows OS or iOS, Mac OS, every time they used to get various updates in terms of updating the applications or apps. In that cases, we cannot supposed to ensure the security, so the operating system will ensure that real time protecting the vulnerability of entering the outside resources, as well as they will prevent against the malware, as well as the fixing the bugs and prevent in terms of firewall, configuring the firewall, and giving more secure in terms of protecting the outside access in the real time environment. That will be more useful in the industries which we have the data which constantly updating there in the operating systems. So, speaker, can you justify it? The how operating system will be give security in the real-time environment. Sangeeta, please. Sangeeta, I think you're not hear my voice, right? The how operating system will be secure in real-time environment. I think there is a mic issue. So it provides the access control, security policies, and malware protection. So that will be a essential service that will be provided in the operating system in terms of security.
Sir, it involves it enable user identifications and authentication, signing into a laptop using a password, using smartphones with the thumbprint scans or security using an OS. So distinguishing enable user identification and authentications and authorization mainly focus on entering the password and usernames using smartphones and thumbprint scan. So access control is used to verify the identity of users attempting to log into a digital resources, but it also used to grant access to physical building and physical devices. So role of access control is used to regulate who or what can view to use resources in a computing environment. It is a fundamental concept in security that minimize risk to the business and organizations.
So, speaker, the second question will be the control mechanism, how will be used in the operating system security.
Yes.
So, can you justify in terms of memory management and file management, what kind of things will be?
So the access control to control the behavior or within the process or the systems. There are four types of control mechanism. Human decision making is a control mechanism to provide individual processor to start and delay the process to attempt keep or bringing a process with the desired state in process management systems. It verifies the identity of users attempting to log on into the digital signatures on resources.
So, the
So next question is, how do modern operating systems implement and manage security measures to protect against vulnerabilities? So the design of OS used to complex topic on aspect of computer. The design goals is used in operating systems or to evaluate the designs in operating system to provide vulnerability attacks among the servers. So best enable firewalls and antiviruses, user controls, and update your OS regularly, backup, encryptions, and data workload isolations. These are the techniques for modern operating systems implement and manage the security in against threats or viruses. From sources across the web, so the control mechanism is mainly focused on access control, secure configuration management, limit user privileges, and update your operating systems, backup encryption methods, avoid suspicious links, optimize your systems, vulnerability and scanning, monitoring, firewall configuration, firewall and security templates, use strong passwords and using encryption method. This is an effective methods to for in operating system to provide control mechanisms.
Participants have any questions? You may feel free to ask or drop in chat box.
I think we don't have one more question. Give us some student. Before I introduce that, our participant, please open your camera. I will take a picture of the front. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Finally, we come to the end of this meeting lecture today. We would like to thank you for Professor Nurul Hassan and Professor Sanita for the wonderful information and sharing your knowledge. We hope this information will benefit all for our participants. At least we hope to have a collaboration in the future with Aruna Engineering College India. The physical lecture for today and here we have to see you soon. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you so much. And goodbye.
Thank you, Ms. Novita, for giving this opportunity for our institution. Thanks on behalf of the Department of Cyber Security and Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Thank you.